Hey everybody, so today we're doing some painting. So what we're going to do today is quite literally wash the diesel off, wash the trailer off, which Chance and I are working on right now. Looks better clean, huh? So it was never really painted well, and our trailer hasn't been painted in a long time, and it's getting really rusty, so it's going to get washed off, hit with some sandpaper, and then we're going to paint it to stop the rust. And along with the truck and trailer, we're going to repaint the drag car, and we're going to paint Chance's new 94 or 95, the SN95. So since it's all primered, we're going to get it all painted up, throw some decals on it, make it look pretty good, paint the truck, let it dry for a couple days, and then put decals on it as well, and it should be fun. So let's do it. Good thing about a pressure washer, you can get it all pretty clean, and we're going to do a little bit of sanding and then wash them off again. Got the SN95, looks good on the Superstars. These are race star wheels that we are a dealer for, guys. Obviously we sell a ton of race stars with Auto Mafia Racing, but these wheels in particular are called the 94 series Superstars, and they're no longer for sale. They are a discontinued item. I just happen to have them on my drag car, and then I had another polish set that we threw on the SN95 and Chance bought from me. So we both are rolling on a set of wheels that don't really exist anymore, which is kind of cool. I like how they look. They're definitely different. But yeah, that one's going to get painted too. It's going to be good. I just got to go get the drag car now so we can repaint it. There we go. Got the 2-valve drag car, trailer, diesel, and the SN95. Everybody's here. So step one in painting your car with cheap paint is give it a good wash like we did. Step two, give it a light buff with like a Brillo pad or something like that, or a really light sandpaper. Like we're gonna hit it with a 200 grit. Hit it with that real quick, that gives it enough to stick. After that, what you're gonna wanna do is start taping it off. So as you can see, we're using a good painter's tape, taping off what I don't want to paint. So on this truck, I'm gonna paint almost everything, and my windows need scraped anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about overspray on the windows. We are gonna paint the wheels, we are gonna paint the bumpers. So we're basically just doing the headlights, that one's almost done, and the tail lights, and the mirrors are getting covered. Something easy you can do, pop out your tail lights and just put a garbage bag over them, or a bag like that, tie it up, that way it's not gonna get hit. So pretty simple, pretty easy to do, and this will look pretty good when we're done. Now, it's a cheap paint job, so it's not gonna last forever, but it only costs like 30 bucks, you know, maybe 50 on this big truck and doing the trailer, but we can knock it out quick and stop most of the rust, which is really what we're going for, is stopping rust on this truck. What we're doing now is I'm using my Rustoleum, which is I usually use flat black, but we're trying gloss this time. It's an oil-based enamel. So we're gonna thin it out with acetone, and we're gonna do it at a 2 pint to gallon ratio. If that doesn't make sense, that's okay. Basically just measure it out, and basically I'm gonna pour half this out, I'm gonna put a pint in, and then I'm gonna put a pint in here. So we're gonna mix it up and start spraying. I'm probably gonna do the entire gallon of paint, since we have literally a car, a truck, a trailer, and another car to paint. So I'm gonna use it all, but you don't have to. So the best way to do it is to measure it out in basically an 11-to-1 ratio. So because we're not really caring, I'm just gonna do one of these. So that's a rough guesstimate. And I kind of know how I want it to look. I've done this before. So that is about right. I'm going to thicken it up just a tad bit. I like it being pretty thin so it goes on easier and doesn't clog up my gun. So see how it kind of sticks and it makes a line? That's about what I want. it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 something. Obviously it's fairly early, everything's still covered in dew. We came out to look at everything and see how it turned out. I know the roof isn't done because I couldn't get to it. What do you guys think? I think that's a black truck. I think it looks good. So it's kind of covered in dew, so some parts aren't very shiny, but that fender is what she's going to look like. I think it looks good. So we didn't get that side of the trailer done. We're going to do that this morning once everything is dry. So there you see the shininess. The drag car got done. I think it looks pretty good. I am pretty happy with that. So, got to do the 94 and touch up a couple places that we missed, do the rest of the trailer, and do the top of the diesel, and do the door jams and stuff like that. Then we'll be solid and we'll be good. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. So as soon as things are dry this morning, we'll get started again, and we'll probably start with the next step, which, because we're lazy and we don't use any covering on the windows, we have to take a razor blade and then scrape the glass, which we don't really mind doing. It's kind of a pain in the butt. However, if you got a good scraper, it doesn't really matter all that much, and it cleans your glass, so we don't mind doing it. Twitter-pated means your heart was fluttering, you were all excited. Yeah. Were you Twitter-pated? Chance was Twitter-pated talking to a girl last night. Oh. So guys, like we said, it just takes a razor blade, a nice holder one, and you can scrape the windows. Now, that dirt's on the inside, so we literally haven't wiped them off again yet. All we did was razor blade them. So I'm working on this one, but it literally comes off this easy. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm not left-handed. So forgive me for being left-handed, but yeah, there you go. It's super easy. Push the clutch in all the way. Maybe at some point Chance will move the car. So we got our paint clothes back on. What we got to do is we got to paint the other side of the trailer, and then we're going to paint the rest of the truck, which basically means touch up a couple spots and paint the roof. Got it all painted. Big, black, and beautiful. Gotta love it. Still gotta scrape the windshield off and all the windows on the diesel. You can see the marks because we didn't do body work. However, man, it looks like an entirely different truck. See that rolling down the road, you'd be like, oh man. And obviously we painted the 94. So, all in all, guys, Chance is saying it actually is a 95, he thinks. But all in all, we literally spent less than $100 and we fully painted 3 cars. And a trailer, as Chance said, because right over there's the drag car, looking all classy. And look how Chance is afraid of bugs, mostly hornets. Look how this one came out. It was good. It's still peeling, but it laid down fairly smooth. Even though it's a real hot day, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna be happy with that. So literally the last thing we have to do is use our scrapers and scrape off and then wash the windows and reapply whatever vinyl decals we're gonna put on the cars. So less than $100, a trailer, 2 cars, and an F350 crew cab long bed painted in gloss black with Rustoleum enamel. Now we've never used the gloss black like this before, but it's not bad. I think if we did prep work, like really taped everything off really well, including the windows, and we sanded things down and we did a little body work, I think we could get these to turn out really good. Just look at the 94 or 95. Look at that SN95. You can see Chance's reflection in it. You happy, Chance?
That looks a lot better.
A whole lot better. Remember, guys, it was primer. We're just gonna finish peeling everything off, scrape all the windows, and then we'll show you guys what happens afterwards. They all look good. All the cars have been peeled of their extra paint on the windows. Not bad for a day's work. Preparing for the show tonight. Now what we're gonna do is wipe all the windows down and then start loading cars up. So, all scraped off, all scraped off. Looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? So guys, hot, I'm sweaty. Chance is hot and sweaty.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's gross. It's really hot out tonight. Good show. Nobody won anything. We had like 8 cars show up.
It was a high school show, so a bunch of Hondas won.
Yeah, but our group showed up, which was cool. And we had all of our cars here, obviously. So we got to show you something that we really are happy with right now. So we got the diesel, obviously, done up. The stickers on her. And we got stickers on the trailer and obviously the drag car. So look at that setup, guys. Pretty dope. So I'm still hot and tired and sweaty. I know I look like it. I'm all sweaty and shiny. So Francisco's taking off. Chance is taking pictures of his 95 that we put on. So we've got it on the trailer, obviously. Getting ready to head out. This is the last car, so we can finally head home. Be good to go. Let's roll, Chance.